Hello, exploring souls. Bienvenidos. Hello, exploring souls. Hello. Ugh.
Exploring.
Hello, exploring souls. Hola, almas exploradoras, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about my polyamorous lifestyle. Hoy vamos a hablar sobre mi vida poliamorosa. So, when did I realize that I was polyamorous, and how did I figure it out? ¿Cómo me di cuenta que yo era poliamorosa? ¿Y cuándo lo hice?
So, I actually grew up in a Christian home, and if any of you are familiar with Christianity, you know that it is believed that monogamy is the one and only way. So, growing up, I definitely struggled with my feelings, and I did used to have crushes back in the day, not anymore, but when I did, I used to have crushes on more than one person, and it was very normal to me. In fact, I actually had my very first relationship was polyamorous, which I actually didn't even realize till I grew up and found out about polyamory and looked back into my life and connected everything. But I did have a very, very, very short relationship when I was about, I don't know, 10 or 11, and I shared a boyfriend with one of my friends for like 3 days. But yeah, that's like my very first experience with it. It was obviously not like a real relationship. It was very, very, very minor. But yeah, I grew up. I went through my struggles. I dated monogamously until my early 20s, until I met someone that I connected with at a very deep level, and it didn't end up working out. And after that relationship, I just told myself that I didn't want to date anymore, and I swore off dating entirely because I didn't want to struggle that way anymore. I didn't want to hurt, and I didn't want to hurt anyone, and I just wanted to be on my own, and I decided that dating just was not for me. So I stopped dating until one day I was listening to the radio and they were talking about open relationships, and somebody mentioned the word polyamory, and it just piqued my attention, and I was wondering, what is this? I've never heard of it. So I googled it, did some research, read into it, and I realized, wow, maybe I can date. Maybe I can date. I just don't have to date monogamously anymore. And so I decided to explore it and figure it out. And that was the very first time I heard about it and where my journey basically began.
What type of polyamory lifestyle do I practice? ¿Qué clase de estilo de poliamor practico yo?
I would describe myself as solo polyamorous, practicing relationship anarchy. I am very independent. I like to live on my own. I don't like to categorize my relationships in levels. I think that my connections are different, not better or worse. And I just like to have very minimal rules and boundaries because I like to let things just evolve organically. However, I don't date anymore. Like, I don't go out on dates with strangers. And because, as some of you may know, and some may not, I'm actually celibate, so my relationships are a little bit different nowadays because that is no longer part of it. So I now just create friendships, and from those friendships, those are the friendships that I allowed to evolve into something romantically, but I don't become romantically involved with strangers anymore. It's very uncomfortable for me. I don't like first dates. I don't like the awkwardness of it. So yeah, I just get to know people first and then let it evolve after the friendship has been established.
¿Qué he aprendido yo sobre mi experiencia? What have I learned from my experience?
I've learned that everyone's different. Even within the polyamorous community, we are all different. We all want intimacy in different ways. I myself am demisexual, so that requires me to take my relationships a lot slower than other people do. I'm not very sexually inclined, but within the community, there are obviously other people that are. Other people like to have casual relationships, and I think that everyone is entitled to do it the way that they want to do it. I am very sex positive, and I don't judge others because they do things differently. I don't judge other people because they maybe prefer monogamy because that's more natural to them. I think we're all different. I think that if you're polyamorous, it's okay. I think if you're monogamous, it's okay. And we shouldn't be trying to force other people to be the way that we are. We should be open-minded and listen to other people's lifestyle and learn from them, and maybe they can learn from us. I have also learned that within the poly community, people tend to have a little bit better communication skills, and I absolutely love that. I think it's so important to be safe and to be honest with yourself and with your partners.
My advice to those that maybe want to try it out and have realized that perhaps you are polyamorous would be consejo que yo daría si tal vez tú quieres intentar el poliamor o te has dado cuenta que tú eres poliamoroso.
I would say that it's really important to get to know yourself. Like, ask the hard questions, figure out what you like and what you don't, what your triggers are, what you need to work on, and just really love yourself. Once you've done that, I think that the second most important thing would be to do a lot of research on polyamory, like as much as you can before diving into it, because it works better when you have a better sense of who you are and what you want, and it'll just go a lot smoother that way. So yeah, just, it's extremely important to do your research first so you're not going into it blindly. Communicate honestly and as much as possible with your partners. Make polyamorous friends and join communities in person or online. It really helps when you need to vent or ask for advice in a place where you're just better understood. Don't beat yourself up for the mistakes you make, but make sure that you do learn from them. We are humans and they are bound to happen. Take a lesson from each and every experience you have. And lastly, I would say have fun with it, embrace the style, and be compassionate with yourself and others. And be safe.
Well, thank you for watching. I really look forward to hearing what you have to say, and if you decide to try it, or if you have some tips that you want to share, I will be delighted to read your comments. And I'm just super grateful for all of you that have watched this series of polyamory and have given me back feedback. Some people have connected with it, learned from it, and that just really means the world to me. So thank you for watching, and I hope that you stick around and subscribe, and see you for the next series. Gracias por estar aquí. Por favor, suscríbete si te gustó los videos que he estado haciendo y para que estés pendiente para la próxima serie. Muchas gracias por verlos, por los comentarios y por la gente que ha aprendido y conectado con mis videos. Until next time, have a great day. Que tengan un día genial.